Final destination.
All bones out!
No garlic.
Slappers only!
What's the scariest thing for a gamer to see? Game over.
What's... Hey, Max.
Yeah?
What's the scariest thing for a gamer to see?
Microtransaction?
Microtransaction. Ooh, what's the scariest thing for a gamer to see?
No internet?
A Nintendo Direct without an F-Zero game.
What a quite scary atmosphere we've concocted for ourselves, Jordan.
Direct. Max.
Yeah, you got another?
What's the scariest thing for a gamer to see? The Halloween episode of Slappers Only! Got a little Joker there.
Yeah, you literally laughed so loud you clipped out. That was good. You should probably drink some tea after this recording to heal your throat.
I'm feeling great.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
It's the season of the spooks, listeners. The scariest time of the year. Anything can happen on Halloween. It's better than a video game.
Yeah, there you go.
I loved our Halloween episode last year. Just some great picks.
Yeah, we had a good time.
See, this is the fun thing is that, I mean, part of me is like, well, eventually we'll run out, but I don't know. There's a lot of spooky game music out there, and all of it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think, like, is there any, like, I mean, I don't want to just have, like, a 10-minute episode. Is there any Halloween spooks that we can talk about before we even talk about the music? You play any good scary games this year, Max?
You know, I will certainly talk more about this in our Game of the Year episode. Metroid Dread. I mean, Dread's in the name. That's scary enough.
You know,
as
the
it
scariest
is.
thing you know what I heard is the scariest thing about Metroid Dread, Max? You know, the scariest thing
Is it that you play as a woman?
It's $60 and it looks like that. I'm hearing that you can get God of War on Steam now, but that game, the best game of all time? Yeah, but Metroid Dread is $60 and it look like that.
It looks like poop from a butt.
I love me, a gamer, looking at two different games. Huh?
What? These are not the same.
These are different. Why would I pay for this? How was Metroid Dread? You liked it? I mean, you said it was going to be in your Game of the Year list. So.
Fucking phenomenal. They done did it.
You know what else was good that came out that was scary this year, Max? Well, scary is not maybe the rightest of words, but Resident Evil 8 was pretty good.
That was this year, wasn't it? Yeah, Village.
It was this year. Resident Evil Village. That was a good scary game. Yeah. I think it wasn't very scary, but it wasn't very Resident Evil, which is nice.
I mean, Dread wasn't scary. It was like the atmosphere. And then, you know, it is pretty scary being chased by an unkillable robot. You know.
Yeah, I don't generally prefer to get chased by unkillable robots.
Not my go-to pastime.
You know what you just made me think about? Like when you said, like now I'm imagining Metroid Dread. Remember the time that SpongeBob watched the Scary Robot movie and it was just like a live-action guy
just a guy in like cardboard and
by
like
a big cardboard robot.
Corrugated tubing.
That's what I'm imagining Metroid Dread looks like. And now I am wondering, why is that game $60?
I mean, it's worth it. I don't know. I fucking love it. I'm gonna play it again.
I definitely, it's on my radar. I probably will play it over winter break.
Hey,
because it does look quite good.
It is. I mean, it is. I think maybe the best 2D Metroid like out there. There aren't that many, of course. There aren't that many Metroid games in general, but like, I don't know. Dread is something really special.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Max. What is your favorite scary game of all time?
My favorite.
What's your Halloween game?
Oh, I mean, fucking Bloodborne.
Right?
Easy.
Yeah, easy.
I Outside of that, though, I mean, you know me, I don't go for the spooks and the scares in games. Gaming is my time to kind of unwind, and I'm already a very high-strung person, so going worrying about jump scares is enough to give me quite a heckin' fright.
The horror of libertarianism.
Whoa.
That's not a pick for me.
Yeah, no. Although, you know what? One of my favorite games that's like kind of a horror game, it's a game that's scary to me, is Prey, like the new one.
Oh,
that came out a couple years ago, where it's like you're on the space station, there's mimics.
I tried to play that game. It didn't really stick with me. I don't know if I just didn't get, like, it didn't get me. It didn't grab me by the ghoulies. But I didn't. I mean, it seems like it was a nice game. It just wasn't my cup of tea, I don't think. But I do love that game. Any enemy can be.
Yeah,
like,
that's what.
Enemies
like,
can be anything.
I have to play it on baby easy mode because like. The fucking stress that I go through playing that in the first place is difficult enough.
Yeah,
Great game,
you know that it's really strange because my horror tolerance is so low. Like for movies, like I've never seen a scary movie, and I hope to keep it that way.
It's not for me.
When I was like young, maybe not like a child, but it was a reoccurring like stress dream of mine up through like graduating high school, was that I would be forced to watch a scary movie. Like I was going to end up in a situation where I'd have to watch a scary movie. I had nightmares about that, which is pretty funny. I will now. I just have nightmares about what if someone forced me to watch all the Austin Powers movies in a row. But for some reason, despite that, I generally was like not too, you know, I remember really liking the Amnesia game, the first one, like the
I remember that. That was a phenomenon.
Yeah, it was the advent of horror games that don't let you do anything in them. You can't fight. Yeah,
you just kind of walk.
Just kind of walk. And I do quite like Resident Evil 8 and 7 and 4. 7 is much scarier than 8 is. But I like that about 8 is that it's not as scary as 7. But yeah, I mean, I don't like a scare, but I do like a scary game from time to time.
Yeah.
But I think atmospheric horror is much better than like.
Oh, I am with you 100%. Like I hate scary movies, but I love reading like scary books, like Junji Ito manga and like creepy horror books are like, it's a great time because it's like. The main thing is that there's not jump scares. That's what does it. I just hate being startled. Yeah. Like I like being scared. I don't like being startled.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't like being startled by a thing. That's why I've never played Dead Space, even though people are like, Dead Space is good, and I'm like,
yeah, I don't want a bag of flesh yelling at me.
No, I want a bag of flesh like talking in my ear and being like, hey. Though, you know what I do enjoy is a game that has the promise of that makes you think there's going to be a jump scare, and then there never is. For example, my favorite example of that is Gone Home. Because the first time I played Gone Home, I did not know what it was, and I was fucking waiting for the ghost to come out, or the scare to happen. And it turns out that it's not that. It's not a scary game.
No.
I think it could be, though. I think someone could easily mod Gone Home.
Well, yeah, it's scary, because Kotaku talked about it.
Oh my god, it's because it's a walking simulator about lesbians. But what if, like, it was a walking simulator about like a touching coming of age, you know, story about realizing who you are.
Yeah, well, what if it was good?
At the same time, like Lady Dimitrescu is walking around the house trying to cut you up. But like her presence in the house is never addressed or explained. It's just like she's there.
Just there.
She's just there walking around.
Sounds good to me.
Should we get into the music?
I'd love to. Let's scare ourselves silly.
Is it my turn to start, or is it your turn to start?
According to the list, it is your turn to start.
Hell yes, because I have one that will slap a smile right on your face, Max.
Yay!
Games that have come out in the last recent time for the PlayStation 4, Max.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yes! No, well, what if there was a game where you played as a samurai, or what fought with samurai swords on the PlayStation 4 and it looked very pretty? Max, would you like that? Would you like a game where you fought a person with a big katana and it was a beautiful looking PS4 game?
I'd love that so much.
And what if we talked about it on the podcast?
I would love for that to happen one day.
Just kidding. We didn't talk about that one on the podcast. My pick is from Sekiro, Max.
I love that game. Fun game.
It's a good game, and you know, it is a game of unsettling atmosphere for sure. You know, it's a sort of mix of Japanese, you know, the blood-soaked history of Japan, mixed in with a little bit of Japanese yokai supernatural horror. Really good shit. But there's one enemy that really sucks.
Yeah, I think I know where you're heading for here.
Heading is not the right word that I want you to use. I would think of beheading. But actually, it's the music that plays when you fight the headless, which, by the way, Max, I've never successfully beaten a headless because I fucking hate those enemies. But let me tell you, the music that plays, it's also, there's a couple enemies that play this music. The song is called Apparitions.
Spooky. That little creak in the very beginning is ugh.
So something I love about I think one really good technique for making scary music is to create a song that is without form, rhythm, or like
it's just noise. It's just sounds.
So this one is just like these incredibly unsettling drones, and like there's some really good work here done on just like the gentle, discordant keys of the piano being plucked just like very distantly in the background. These weird droning cellos and bass, the rattles and clacks, as well as like the whole time in the background there's this like throat singing drone. It's super creepy. And then of course, just to cut through the whole thing, there's those harsh whistling, like whatever woodwind, I don't know if it's shakuhachi or something like that, like just cutting through it, just these shrieks. Ooh, it's so good. And I love when you hear this song, you're like, well, I'm in Spooky Town now. There's the headless, which are creepy, and you only find them in like the dark toilets of Sekiro.
Yeah, they're in like the fucking armpits of Ashina.
Yeah, and the armpits of Ashina. And also I think the Shichimen warrior, is that what it's called?
Yes, yeah, the little like fucking ghost hyper beam guys. Those guys rule.
Terrible,
I love those
terrible.
Guys.
But yeah, I just, whenever the music, you know, it really reminds me of like, it reminds me of the movie Throne of Blood, which is Akira Kurosawa's adaptation of Macbeth. And instead of the witches in the Macbeth, it's the old like ghost woman spinning her like weaver's wheel, I guess. This reminds me of that scene a lot, like this creepy, just like unsettling. It's a very subtle thing, but I really like this song, and I think it's a really good pick for spooky music. My goal last time, I feel like I brought some like, you know, spooky ghost music like I love, like haunted house music. This time I tried to bring stuff that's a little more real, man.
More music to get goosebumps to.
Yeah, goosebumps music. Yeah. Not that kind of music though. That doesn't rule though.
This is a good pick. I really like, because like fucking those headless fights. The very first one where like you have to have the night vision to fight him, otherwise you're just like, you walk through this one cave and all of a sudden you like, this ghost just kills you and you're like, what the fuck? That was scary.
Yeah. I love those sliding descents on like the cello where it's just like, and then there's like the whoa.
It's scary. It's very good.
It's so good.
I quite like it.
Really good. I thought you would like that pick, because I
like that pick so much. Very good. Very good.
I do like one. I have to read a comment that made me laugh. It says,
I love YouTube comments so much.
This YouTube comment says, "Knees weak, arms heavy, divine confetti."
Hey, very good.
That's a good joke. That was from Khalid K on the YouTube.
Thanks, Khalid.
Click through to the channel. Oh, it's all Nazi videos. Just kidding. What do you got?
Okay, well, you said that you weren't gonna bring funny haunted house music.
Well, I'm glad that someone's bringing funny haunted house music.
Yeah. So this is an interesting. I'm certain you probably never played this game before. But I know you're probably pretty familiar with like the thing it's based on.
Hot Wheels Beat That racing game. Yeah, I haven't played that one, but I sure know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Did you know, Jordan, that there is a Scooby-Doo Metroidvania game?
Whoa. Hold the phone. Excuse me? Okay, I'm going to need you to tell me everything about this game before you even drop a song. No, I'm not going to click the music. No, you have to tell me everything about this game.
Okay. The game is called Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Fights. It came out on PlayStation 2, GameCube, and Xbox, I believe.
This is an Xbox game?
Yeah, dude. I played this on GameCube so fucking much as a kid.
Is it fun?
It's really good. Okay. So you play as Scoobert Cornelius Dew. You get called. The mystery gang gets called to a mansion by this woman who's like, "Hey, there's this mastermind here. He's like reviving all of your old foes." You go there, and like all the gang gets kidnapped right away, except for Shaggy's kidnapped too. Everyone's gone. You're just Scooby, and you like have to roam around. There's like 3 main areas. You go like to the sort of like docks on this the grounds, like this island, I guess. You go through like the hedge maze, which leads to like this like creepy greenhouse full of evil plants, and then like the main mansion castle area is like the biggest place, and like you get new powers as you play. Like there's a lot of these like oil slicks that will have platforms where like you can't jump when you're in oil, so eventually you get like rain galoshes. So when you go on oil slicks, you put those on. Like sometimes you'll get like
it's like a real video game.
You'll see these you'll see these like buttons on the wall that you can't attack until you get the football helmet, which lets you your charge attack, hit those and like press the buttons in. This is a Scooby-Doo Metroidvania game.
Yeah, it is like I'm watching the helmet comes right on.
It's really good. And also, the music is really good because, okay, you know how comedy shows, I say comedy very loosely, will have a laugh track to make you know it's funny?
So yeah, Scooby-Doo has a laugh track.
This game has a laugh track, Jordan.
Oh!
Like if you like do like when you press the B button to do like the charge attack, it's like the like when he's like, you know, when his feet are like revving
like
up,
the bongo drums.
Kinda, yeah. And like when you hit an enemy, everyone like laughs and claps. It's so good.
That is amazing. That is like a level of adaptation because Scooby-Doo has a laugh track, so like
exactly, it's built in.
The idea that the laugh track is built in. I need more games with a laugh track. Holy shit!
I know
love that.
That's like
so
a game
good.
jam session type idea.
That's a fucking good idea for a Scooby-Doo game. Hold on, okay, now you can bring. Now I'm like, I need to like stream this game or something.
It's Jordan. It's so good. I love that game so much.
I might stream this at some point.
You should. The track's called The Mystery Machine.
Ooh.
So, the first thing you notice is that the song is punctuated by like stock scream sound effects, which is very funny. You get this really nice like harpsichord and organ duo going on. Like it's this very fucking like Goosebumps ass like Luigi's Mansion plotting
has like
track.
It kind of has like a Grant Kirkhope vibe to it that I really love.
It
reminds me of Bad Monster Mansion or something.
Yeah, but like this is the main track that plays in like the very first area where it's like this is the mystery machine outside the mansion and you can decide where to go. But it's like this game did creep me out as a kid because again, like a lot of like especially the mansion levels, like each like zone in there is like, you know, creepy cobweb corridors, like monsters will like kind of pop out of the walls and go ooga booga, and it's like, oh, scary. It's like when you're a kid, it's kind of scary, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
But it's just
yeah, this is. I mean, this does feel like a game that would scare a child. I mean, Luigi's Mansion was on the same console as this game, so
yeah, exactly. They're about the same level of like creepiness nowadays. But like, I'm telling you, this game has legitimate gameplay that is nothing but fun.
Unappreciated gem, perhaps.
It is genuinely one of my top 10 GameCube games.
I've never heard of this game, but now all I want to do is play it. I'm liking that Scoobert seems to revive his health from eating a delicious piece of chocolate cake, which is not for puppies. Max, you have a puppy now.
I have a 5-year-old adult man puppy.
Well, he's a puppy. All you know, in the words
all dogs are puppies,
ADAP. But they are not allowed to eat chocolate, so I don't know who's letting Scoobert chomp on that.
He's special. He's descended from the Anunnaki. But yeah, you collect Scooby snacks that are like your currency to open gates to new areas. It's a really good game. It's such a good game.
I love that. I'm watching right now. What I'm watching is Scooby run on like some thin, rocky outcroppings as gargoyles try to hit him and knock him off. And I'm just thinking, damn, now I know where Miyazaki got it from for Anne Orlando. Inspired by Scooby. I saw a post the other day on Twitter that was just like, imagine being the person designing this buttress in Anne Orlando, and then the absolute genius who was about to have the funniest idea of his entire career. What if I put an archer there?
And that'd, you know what? Funny. It was funny.
It was really funny.
It was so funny.
And Orlando is the last fun part of Dark Souls, I think. What?
Yeah, don't play.
Don't play. Yeah, once you beat Ornstein and Smo. Well, actually, that boss fight sucks. Sorry, but once you beat that one, you can stop playing.
Yeah, just go back to Dark Souls 2 and have a good time.
Oh my god, please do it. Okay.
What's your second pick, Jordan?
I was thinking, I think it's important, just like you picked Lavender Town, I had like 3 ideas for picks this week, and I'm still like debating whether to bring 2 of them instead of 1 of them. But it's important for Halloween to have the songs that's like, hello, I'm Spooky Spook 99 with my video game channel. And we are going to talk... I don't know why I'm doing like Vati video voice.
Yeah,
and we are going to talk about top 10 scariest music tracks in video gaming history. Number 1, Lavender Town. So scary. But here's one that I think is a pretty good, pretty inspired pick, because I love, and I'm sure you love, when music works with the gameplay. When a song or a piece of music serves a gameplay purpose, Max.
Big fan.
Now, what if, and I can think of a few really good examples of music being there to alert you of an enemy's presence. But I cannot think of an example that I like more than Left 4 Dead's Witch theme. So just to talk about the music, and this is a song with 2 sort of forms, because the first one is the pre-spotting the witch theme, which is just like a creepy piano ostinato. Once again, no real rhythm or like consistency to the tone. It's just these discordant piano.
Yeah, with fucking like Witcher battle music wailing in the background.
I love the like women's chorus of just singing, not just like going, not like singing any lyrics, just making these noises. And then when you spot the witch, I see Argyle is just reacting to us post this.
Yeah. He knows.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah! Posting the lads emoji. But when you get spotted by the witch, the piano gets replaced by just these like drums, these just rhythmic like battle drums, as this wailing sopranos get added on over the top. But like, okay, here's why I love this song, and I genuinely love this as like a piece of game design, is because you know that the witch is there before you even see her. You hear the music, which
this.
By the way, to have this song without the crying over the top seems like a disservice. I'll see if I can find the version, but if not, you'll just have to make do with imagining it. But like, the whole soundscape of the game is changed when the witch shows up. The witch's cry, you hear the cries, you hear the music faintly sort of crescendo in as you enter an area with the witch. And at that point, like, you are now in the danger zone. The thing I love about the witch is that she is the special infected that, I mean, if all goes well, you do not have to deal with her at all.
Yeah, don't startle the witch. Everyone knows.
Or if you're playing with Argyle, have fun, because he will startle the witch on purpose.
He will do it. It's his prerogative.
But like, just the idea of this piece of music being there to create this tension of like, oh fuck, there's a witch nearby. Lights off. We got to deal with this now. And it's just like, be careful. You don't know where she is. You don't know where she's gonna pop up. But you just know that somewhere nearby is just the most like, well, obviously the other one that has good music in Left 4 Dead is the tank, but like, it's not as spooky, but it's just like, The tank isn't a special infected that dominates. Like, the second it shows up, it is demanding your full attention. You can't ignore it. But the witch is just like this creeping horror of like, if all goes well, we won't have to fight her. But like, you know that she's there. You know you need to be careful. You also know that you are now relying on 3 of your asshole friends to not cause a problem. Argyle. On purpose. Like, I have to have a lot of trust in my team that no one's gonna make a mess of this situation, and I really just love that. I love the 2 differences. You know, you get the pre-witch music, the pre-spotting, the pre-waking her up, and then you get the one where she wakes up and starts attacking, and it adds that intense like drums and the crazy wailing over the top. So good. It's really, so really love it. I heard that Back 4 Blood wasn't very good.
Yeah, I was literally gonna ask if you had played it because like I wanted to, and like I hadn't even installed it on my Xbox yet, but like. After hearing a lot about it, I'm willing to try it still, but I'm not. My hopes aren't that high.
I was watching gameplay of it, and I was just like, "This doesn't look fun. Why would I play this if I could just play Left 4 Dead?"
Like the fact that it's like card based. It's like I don't. That's not. Just make it like Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2 with all the levels in it is like an evergreen video game. I don't think that game will ever not be fun.
That's one of those like games that like you can just mod the fuck out of it. It is forever. It is a forever game.
It is a forever game, and it's just like, will there ever be a replacement to just getting 3 friends together? Everyone hops into Left 4 Dead, playing a map. It's just like, this will always be a fun video game. Specifically like Left 4 Dead 2 with all the content, so you get all the levels. It's a meaty game. I really love Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it's chunky.
It's super chunky. I would put it on I'm just thinking it wasn't on that IGN list, which is kind of funny.
Oh, don't, Jordan. We can't relitigate this. We can't.
It's just the ultimate. It's just like the ultimate multiplayer, like party action story game to me.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that witch music though. My one thing I'm gonna say is that the Left 4 Dead 2 witch music is nowhere near as fun or memorable or good.
I don't remember the second
one. Exactly. The original is just like iconic and memorable and creepy and fun and like it's creepy in a really fun way. You know, like
it's a mod that replaces Left 4 Dead 2's witch music for the first one.
I like when things are like because there's things that are genuinely creepy. There's things that are like funny, spooky, Halloween, Scooby Doo, and then there's like scary in a fun way. That's how I felt about what is it? It's the Donna Beneviento level in Resident Evil 8. Super creepy, but like in a way that makes me laugh. Like this is fucked up in a very fun way.
What, with the Babby?
Oh, not that part. The everything else besides the Babby.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, Jordan, you good?
No. The Babby is the worst thing in the entire world. But the hide and seek game at the end. The creepy dolls, the weird saw trap, and then it's punctuated by like the worst thing that anyone ever played in a video game.
Pure fucking terror. Okay,
pure fucking terror. Yeah. Okay, bring me your second pick.
Yeah. All right, we're getting creepier. Creepier. Jordan. What is the scariest musical instrument?
There's a name for it. The hydrophone, which is classically used in scary movie soundtracks all over the fucking place.
Wrong. Hydrophone. It's a piano that can bite you.
Hey, I was gonna bring this one.
It's called Boo's Haunt.
Yeah, I love this one because
this one is fucking.
It doesn't belong in a Mario game.
No, that's what's so good about it. This is genuinely like
this is good. I already have notes. This isn't a same slap, but it's a similar slap because I was going to bring it as an Ani-Menchi. So I do have notes for this one, which is nice. This is a really good pick, and yeah, I love once again a song with no pattern, a song with no like form. Is so creepy, and I mean, this is Koji Kondo, right?
Yeah.
Like, what is Koji Kondo is quite a composer because he has like two modes. He has the fucking super secret slide the silliest video game music.
He has Bing Bing Wahoo music.
And then he's got, like, why is this in this children's video game music? And that's, like, Big Boo's Haunt is the
latter.
It's got those little the vibraphone, like, randomness, like,
it feels like a fucking ghost is playing it.
Yeah, it feels like movie, like, I know that people love the, like, no, I'm not gonna say the thing I was gonna say, because I was just talking about, a soundtrack that I don't know about, but I know that, It Follows, that movie has the composer of that is a person who's also done video game music.
Yeah, Masterpiece,
I think. Yeah.
Correct.
But yeah, I just imagine this is like video game music that you could slot right into a horror movie where like a monster is chasing you. Like just that just like the just there's no rhyme or reason to it. And I love I always wondered what those noises were, the rumbly sounds at the bottom. It's just like really low, distorted synth choir. It's good MIDI, by the way.
Yeah, no, this one, like, you can't really tell. It's like the same sort of sound font as the rest of the funny cheery Mario game.
It's so funny. And other things, I mean, Big Boo's Haunt is just a classic, like, just a really great, super memorable level. Obviously, the piano is, I think, the first thing that scared every child.
Yes. It's a fucking jump scare in a Mario game. We don't need it.
Your first scary video game moment was the chompy piano. I think everyone, it's a near universal experience for people of a certain age. Either that or Redeads, which is also from a Nintendo game. But I mean, another really great thing, I mean, this doesn't really count, but maybe we can fade this in if you wouldn't mind, Max, is that you walk through the level and it also plays the Boo carousel music.
Yeah, the merry-go-round,
so
like that. It's so fucking bad.
Just a little bit off kilter. It's so good.
It's so good.
Koji Kondo is really good at writing creepy music.
He has the range.
He really does. I mean, just good shit. I mean, that also helps me because that changed one of my picks into an honorable mention because it was also written by Koji Kondo, and I don't want to bring two Koji Kondos in an episode. But I think, Max, live feeding, because we talked about this during Smash, that I think it's fine for episodes like this, special episodes, if an honorable mention eventually gets bumped up to
it's okay to double dip.
Yeah, we can double dip. So I will bring that one another year.
Okay, good.
That's a good pick. I'm so glad you brought that one because I was going to bring it, but then I wanted to bring another one more. And then, so this is good. Yes.
It's good.
And did you know if you play it backwards, it made 100 kids bleed hyper-realistic blood?
If you play it backwards, the piano says Paul is dead.
See, this is another one that it's like, hello, I'm Mario Fan 99, scariest top 10 music. Do you know Big Boo's Haunt? The soundtrack is so scary for a Nintendo Mario game. And also another one of my honorable mention is another one that goes on like Big Luigi 99's videos, top 10 scariest video game music tracks, but I won't bring it this time. I'm going to bring something a little weirder.
Ooh, okay.
Max, there's a video game I've been wanting to talk about, but there's two problems.
Yeah.
One, you haven't played it. And two, neither have I, basically.
Okay, good.
I mean, I played like 8 hours of it, but that still seems like enough that I don't have the right to talk about it with any authority, but it's a game I really like.
For what it's worth, it took me over 8 hours to beat Metroid, so.
True. It's a game that I am very into, despite the fact that I've played a lot of it, and then I've also barely touched the other one of it. There's two of them. But they're both like top tier, spooky, weird, creepy games, Max, and I've been dying to talk about this. And I've been dying to get you to listen to the soundtracks of both these games forever. So much so that I wanted to kick you off the podcast and have Giga come and talk about them, but then Giga wasn't really able to do it. So let me just force it into your ears.
Good.
I've got two potential picks.
Okay.
And actually, here's the problem.
Huh.
One of them is from the one that I've played a bunch of.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I feel it feels more kosher to me to pick that one.
Yeah.
But the one I like more is from the one that I've barely played.
I mean, for what it's worth, Jordan, I brought a game that you had never even heard of until now, so pick the better one.
All right, Max. So in the video game Pathologic, which you knew I was talking about.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I picked it up like a couple minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, duh. Pathologic, perfect game for 2021 because it's about to play Grapefruit. But Pathologic has a soundtrack that is insane. Yeah, I put it on sometimes for fun because it's insane. And Pathologic 1 and Pathologic 2 have different flavors. Pathologic 1 is like the most insane EDM music that you've ever heard.
I love
it's
that.
like EDM. It's like very alien and weird. And then Pathologic 2 really leans into the fact that it takes place in this like Russian steppe, very spiritual, very like sort of, the word I'd say is organic, not in the term of like, it's like very biological, if that makes sense. It's it's a very odd, I mean there's,
it's a troubling descriptor. Yeah.
Ambient like rumbling and bull wailing in the background. Like it's very, very organic. That's the word I would use. But I'm going to bring the one from Pathologic 1 because it's more fun to talk about and super creepy. So, in Pathologic, the whole game has a weird, creepy soundtrack. But let me tell you, Max, this game is about a goddamn plague. And when the plague hits, you know it. Because you hear this music that I'm very excited to share with you. Please feast your ears on this nonsense. Ooh, right?
Ooh.
It's so good. So like, I think the thing that really stands out for is the vocals, which is sampled from some piece of music from some country. I don't know which country, but it's not. It's just like weird, twisted, like these weird. It's not in English. It's just in some language. With these jingly jangly like tubular bells underneath these. But I like this because Pathologic's soundtrack is like I said, very EDM, and it does have that like rhythm behind it. I think there's something very musical about Pathologic's music for a horror game. I mean, it's not a horror game; it's a weird Russian game. But yeah, God, that weird like alien sounding chanting it's so good, and I just love when the game like it really just sells the idea that you are in a very bad place that you do not want to be in. So whenever you're in an infected district, this is the song that plays. And also, by the way, the infected districts are just the worst. Especially,
I mean, I've seen the H Bomber Guy video. I'm decently aware.
I'll tell you, Max. In Pathologic 2, they're so much worse than in Pathologic 1.
Oh, good.
It is so much worse because in Pathologic 2, the plague is always getting you in the districts. It's horrendous. But yes, I love it. I love that weird chanting. Those little like synthetic like hand claps, and also just man, it's good. It's really fucking good.
This is like, it reminds me a little bit of Metroid Prime in a way.
Oh yeah,
Metroid Prime has music similar to this, where it's like creepy and alien, but has like a good beat to it to kind of keep you going.
That's the perfect way to describe it. It's good music to walk to, because that's all you do in Pathologic. For the record, I have played like maybe 3 hours of Pathologic. I think I've gotten through the first 2 days. But I've played much more Pathologic 2. But God, what a good, both games. I can't stress enough. Both games, the soundtracks are chef kiss. But Pathologic 2 and Pathologic 1's flavor are very different from each other. But this one I think is better for the podcast. The other one I was going to bring is much like Apparitions, just like this weird drones and chants and
music to get haunted to.
music to die of the plague to, yes.
Tremendous.
Okay, so man. Well, we got to do some Ani Menchis too.
Wait, yeah.
What am I talking about? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay. All right. You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one a lot.
I mean, I've liked everything you brought this time.
Yeah. No, this one's good though. This is a game we might get to eventually.
I believe it.
Later on.
We'll play it. We'll do every game eventually.
What if you had a friend who you could talk to? You could call him on your phone.
Oh, I love Undertale.
You could talk to your cool friend. But then your friend gets kind of weird after a while.
Oh,
and
wait.
And
please tell me.
You might be getting.
I feel like I know where you're going, and this is a song that if you're picking the one I think you're picking, I will be deeply, deeply upset because this music, genuinely, I could be totally wrong here, but if this is the song that I think you're gonna pick, this is a song that, like, truly profoundly upsets me to listen to, and I try to avoid listening to it if at all possible. So I hope that it is, let's see.
Well, I can't tell which would be better for the podcast, for our media, for our content. What if your fucked up friend, like, started his voice modulated all weird and, like, he looks normal, but he kind of has, like, a skull that you can kind of see as he talks to you?
This is the one that I thought you were going to bring.
Arsenal's Guts.
Yes! It's just that one, like, that noise just really, like, grabs me by the guts, the Arsenal's guts. It's it's so fucked up. It's so creepy. Like,
it like gives me goosebumps.
I'm in a dark room right now and I want to turn the lights on. Now, hold on. There you go. I love that, like, scary. It's just so creepy. I've never played that much of Metal Gear Solid 2. I played the Snake part, and then never really got that far into it. But this is just
you played the good part of it before. Who's this guy showed up? This isn't Snake,
baby. Man, this is a good choice. This is this is like, I barely rate this as, like, Halloween theme, because it's just like,
this is just scary music.
It's just scary. And I will say like once again, music that could genuinely just go in a horror movie. That the alert theme here, where it adds the bongos and the drums, is delicious.
That terrifying chanting in the background is like it is legitimately freaky stuff.
I see. This is the thing. I Metal Gear Solid 2 and 4 are the ones that I, like, barely know anything about what the contents of the games are. So I never really understood the context of this part of the game. All I know is that it has very scary music. also just I know that the like ship, right, is called Arsenal Gear, is that right?
Arsenal Gear, yeah.
So, like, to call it Arsenal's Guts, which I think that's just the name of the area, right?
So yeah, no, like the different parts of Arsenal Gear are, like, named after different, like, parts of the human body.
Yeah, that's a thing that really is super. I love that in a very creepy way. Once again, there's something super scary about, like, bodies and living tissue and organic. Once again, pathologic. The town, the parts of the town are named after parts of the bull, so it's like the head, the hindquarters, the bowels or something like that. That's super creepy, and I like that. Arsenal's
the
guts,
balls,
like, the ball, the dick, the butt. But, like, I love the idea of, like, you're in the body of this thing. You're in the guts. Super creepy. It's really good.
And, like, you got this fucking ghost commander. It's like, turn the console off, and I'm like, okay, fuck. And it's like, when you're a kid playing that, and the game is, like, speaking, like, not to Raiden, but to you, to saying turn the game off.
I was out of the age range for these games, and also I'm just not very, like, but I do kind of wish that I could have had this experience, you know, playing the Metal Gear games as a kid, like playing when Psycho Mantis, like, you have to unplug the controller,
don't you?
Yeah, I wish I could experience those, you know, organically as a child, of, like, what must this have been like? Because you always hear people talk about, like, when the colonel tells you to turn the game off, and it's always just like, yeah, that's really cool and pretty wild. But I wonder what that must have been like to actually.
Yes, like, you had to be there. It's a lot.
Sounds like a really messed up experience, and this would be one that just, like, gave you nightmares for weeks after playing it with the music specifically. I really, that's a very good Halloween pick, Max. I really appreciate it.
Good.
See, we both brought. I think we really brought our A game this week.
Yeah, we really did good this week.
Crushed it. Absolutely, and I feel like we got a good range of, like, ambient horror, like, silly, spooky, creepy. We got the, like, good. We got, like, good gameplay discussion from the Left 4 Dead, and then we also have like some just real unsettling shit. That's good. I'm happy with that. Should we bring some Ani Menchies?
Let's get those Ani Menchies up.
All right, I want to talk about gamers. What is the number 1 scariest music in all of video gaming? Here's one that I think will one day climb into its chrysalis and become a beautiful slapper's butterfly, because I'm sure that we'll bring this one eventually. However, it is on the Forbidden Games list, so it'll have to be a Halloween pick, Max.
Okay.
One of the many songs in Ocarina of Time that could go on this list. I brought one last year, and I'll bring another one this year. But this one I think is actually the one I like more because it's a bit more musical. So I'll be talking about Forest Temple. I think this one
is a good one.
This is another one that's like one of those universal childhood scare experiences. Like anyone of a certain age who played this game remembers being creeped out by this level. And I think what's really cool about, first of all, just the music. Like I love the jangly, like this kind of. I mean, it's very woody, but in a very creepy way. And then obviously there's that really iconic like. It's so good. I just love that. And I think that the second half, the back half of Ocarina of Time, not to talk about Ocarina of Time being good, I would never.
Not talk about a bad game.
But I think atmospherically it's such a good contrast between the child Link segments and the adult Link segments. That there's just like a fucking creepy dubstep drop in the middle of the game where everything becomes scary for a child. All the music in the later dungeons, right? Like, Water Temple isn't that scary, but like the Fire Temple, the Shadow Temple, the Forest Temple, they all just become really creepy out of nowhere. And this one just really stands out. And I think it's funny because, once again, there's memories that you have from your childhood where just the sounds become so engraved in your brain. So I can't even, I can barely hear this song without the cackling of the Pose and the Wolfos howls over the top. Just those sound effects are just like burned into my memory when I think about this song. It's really good. Like,
I like it.
Once again, I don't think anyone needs to sit down and listen to us talk about the Ocarina of Time soundtrack being good. That's something everyone knows. That's why I think it's not a great game to talk about.
The path has been too trodden.
Yeah, everyone knows it. It's a well-known fact. And I was gonna do Big Boo's Haunt as my other one, another Koji Kondo joint, but you already
got you there.
Oh, I think also, by the way, I forgot to say, Apparitions, the Sekiro one I brought, I think it also plays when you fight Orin, which is like one of my favorite mini bosses.
It does.
There's a good. I love
the Orin fight.
The Orin fight is deliciously challenging, and I just love that she just fucks you up so fast.
Yes,
and it's so good.
When you get her,
it's so satisfying. Max, what do you got? Some Ani Menchies for me?
I got an Ani Menchie, a sequel of a game we talked about once upon a time.
Games have sequels?
Games get sequels, and this game famously has like maybe the best sequel name. Because I like when they incorporate, I like saying Ghost of Tsushima, Tale of Tsushima's, like shit like that.
Banjo-Tooie?
Yeah, it's Witchy World from Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, I see it. This is a game that I've never played. So it's.
I'll post this for you then. Yeah, this is like spooky, kind of like silly, but still a little unsettling carnival music.
Ooh, yeah, I love that. Kind of reminds
it's like
me
Haunted Spooky Circus.
Let me put something over the back of this that'll be fitting. So as you pump it in here, let me get away from the mic. You're too late, Batman. I've already filled this flask with 7 months of Joker cum. That's very fitting. See, you can add that, and that'll be.
Yeah, no, good, perfect.
Yeah, it's a nice little 3/4 carnival creepy waltz.
It's a fun waltz. I love a waltz.
This is Grant Kirkhope who did this one, right?
This is Grant. This is all the fucking Grant Kirkhope stank on it.
Where have I heard this? You know how like gamers love to put Banjo-Kazooie over.
I was literally gonna say you probably heard it in a top 10 whatever. Yeah, probably. Game segment.
I've definitely heard this somewhere, like I don't know, in an H Bomber Guy video or something. He's used.
He likes those
Banjo.
musics, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I like this a lot, and it's good. A halfway point of like, yeah, it is a little unsettling, but it's also playful and fun.
Which
is
That's
a
what Halloween's
good
really
choice.
about.
But yeah, it is a bit. Yeah, it's specifically that resolving that bum 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 that I've definitely heard somewhere.
Yeah. It's fun.
Oh, you know what? There's also a part where it turns into Major Key for a little bit. That's really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nice little... Yeah, this is a good pick. Good one.
It's fun.
Did we bring Mad Monster Mansion last time?
We didn't bring it, so I almost brought that, but then I realized that we brought that for the Banjo, like the Banjo-Kazooie episode itself.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can pick something from Banjo-Tooie instead.
It's like I knew that we did. Yeah, Banjo-Tooie is a game that I mean, I love Banjo-Kazooie. I know literally nothing about Banjo-Tooie. I've never played it. I don't know any of the levels. I don't really know anything about that game. I know, isn't Gruntilda like a severed head, though?
She's like a fucking skeleton.
Okay. Maybe
she's a severed head. No, she's a severed head in
Nuts and
Bolts. In Banjo-Tooie, she's like a creepy fucking living skeleton that's like genuinely, again, unsettling to see.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. There's something I always love, like, not to be nostalgic, because I don't really like N64 games that much. Like, I don't like to play them. But there's just something really nice about the fact that, like, every N64 game, maybe just because of the limitations of the technology, they were just like, these games all need to be a little bit creepy, either in like like on purpose or like in a weird, like surreal sense. Like every N64 game just has that little twinge of weird creepiness to it.
A little stank on it.
A little stank on it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's one positive thing I can say about that era of games. Whether intentional or not, they're all just a little bit creepy. All right. That's it for our picks, our Animechis. So now we got to pick our best number one Halloween slapper. In 64 years, Max, we can put all of our Halloween picks up against each other in one
the empirically scariest video game song.
We'll have to wait a while. Because as we all know, you can't do a bracket with less than 64 songs. Absolutely impossible.
It's the golden ratio.
Yeah.
All right.
So we got one more time. We've got Apparitions, The Mystery Machine, Witch Theme, Haunted House, Big Boo's Haunt Music, Infected District, and Arsenal's Guts. I think I've got my favorite. See, if we were doing scariest, that would be one thing. But favorite, I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Apparitions.
Witch Theme.
Ooh, this is good because I was thinking Witch Themes, but all right, let's make our cases. You go first.
I mean, of all of these games, I mean, aside from Arsenal's Guts, which I also knew off the dome, this is burned into mine and everyone who played Left 4 Dead back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's less certainly musical than, well, I guess it's more musical than Apparitions.
It's more musical than Apparitions, but I feel like Apparitions is like, it's very like complex, which I like. That being said, I'm nodding my head. I'm nodding my head right here. Because yes, it really does. It really is. It's super memorable. That's what I'll say. And I will say that as a piece of music, it is more melodic.
There is stuff there, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, and it also, you can't deny that there's this really cool gameplay factor in there that you hear. The
exactly, yeah, it is dynamic.
Yeah, it tells you information, which is really good. Yeah, I think I'm willing to budge on it. I think Witch's Theme takes it. That's a good. That's good. See, last time
that's a good thing you brought.
We picked. What did we pick? I'm so smart.
We picked Luigi's Mansion last time.
We picked Luigi's Mansion. Now we got Witch Theme. I think these are two. That's a good
This is good. This is running the gamut. Yeah.
Our wall of terror. Our hall of screams.
Our hall of ween.
That's good. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's take it to the Twitter. We have a Twitter at SlappersOnlyPod, which I'm currently clicking my way over to, as you can hear. You can tell us all of your takes, your musical choices, your opinions. I was going to make a joke to say that you could tell us that you're wrong, but that's impossible. We couldn't even do it because we're never wrong, no matter what my brother says. All right, we got a bunch of people who want to talk to us.
Yeah, Halloween engagement. Let's go.
All right, first one from Austin at OsFinalBoss on Twitter, who says, Nintendo has the best spooky tracks in the biz, but when every game needs a spooky level, you're bound to have some bangers. Special shoutouts to Nosk's theme from Hollow Knight, which puts me on edge every time, and literally any fall track from Stardew Valley. See, here's the thing, Max, is that I'm not a huge walkthrough person unless I have to. I never found Nosk. I just didn't know where Nosk was. Nosk. Never knew where it was. So I don't know what Nosk's theme sounds like, but I'm sure it's good because all the music in Hollow Knight is really good.
Yeah. I haven't played Stardew. I can't attest to the fall music, but Nosk's theme. I was considering bringing Nosk's theme. I was talking with Austin about it at work, and
Stardew Valley is a game that I'm so sad. I mean, I feel like if I really tried, it would ruin me. But I've never. It's I'm trying to think of what game it was that I've tried to play a million times. It was Morrowind. I've tried to play Morrowind a million times, and then it just took one good run of it where I just got sucked in, and it just ate my brain up for a while. That game is so
fucking good.
That's how I feel about Stardew Valley. I want to play it so bad, and I've played a lot of it. I mean, I played I'll play it for 4 to 5 hours, but then I'll just bounce off, and I feel like if I played it for a little longer, if I played it for 7 hours, I would just never come out of it. But never got brought onto it.
One day.
Here's one from Audrey at Optimum on Prime who says, "Not gonna lie, the This Is Halloween remix from KH2 is pretty fucking solid. Isn't this?
Couldn't be worse than the first one.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be worse than the one in the first one. It really makes me laugh that that song is just in Kingdom Hearts as the level music.
It's just in it.
It really gets a chuckle out of me.
It's like how Let It Go is in Kingdom Hearts 3, just the straight up full song of Let It Go.
The full song with seemingly the same animation, but not in the movie render.
Yeah.
One of the weirdest game decisions I've ever seen in my life with the watermark on it still, but they were we'll have to put the whole Let It Go theme in. Are you sure?
You don't need to.
You don't have to.
You don't need to.
Was that a thing that Disney was you can put Elsa in, but you gotta put the whole song in too for the gamers.
Do not separate them.
Make the gamers listen to Let It Go. Here's one from @Dano is here on Twitter who says, Doom 64's breakdown has freaked me out for most of my life. The original flood theme from Halo CE is also spooky, but it's kind of fun spooky. That's what I was telling you about that, Max. Music that's scary, but in a way that it's fun.
Yeah,
that's the good shit. That's Witch's theme. My favorite horror game is Kitty Horror Show's Anatomy. Big spooky. I've never heard of that. You ever heard of that?
Never heard of it.
What totally harmless thing scared y'all as kids? Max? Being upstairs alone. When the whole family is downstairs and you're upstairs and you're a child, that shit's scary. I don't know why.
I believe it.
I don't know why. It just scared me.
When I was a kid, we used to have a little playground in our backyard, and there was this little handlebar that you could hang upside down on and swing around on. And one day I had a nightmare where I was upside down and I couldn't close my eyes, and these two shadow children with glowing red eyes were just staring at me.
That's scary as fuck.
So ever since that dream, I was genuinely freaked out by that little thing on the playground.
That's an interesting thing about childhood, is that being a kid just means being scared of random things.
I know.
There must be something evolutionary for it, like fear is a biological response. It just feels like why is it that when you're a kid, just the weirdest things scare the shit out of you? You don't want to know one of my biggest fears as a child was getting sucked into a black hole. It scared me so bad. I literally had to ask, ask my mom, what do you do when you're scared of something? And my mom was like, well, when I was a kid, I used to write down the things that scared me. So I just wrote down on a notebook, black holes, over and over, black holes, before I go to bed. I just write the word black holes. And it was genuinely just something I was so scared of, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess the concept is scary. I mean, I think eventually I just forgot about it. You know what probably helped was playing Mario Galaxy. I mean, that's the worst Mario death. Science doesn't understand what happens to Mario when he goes in there.
I mean, I've seen Interstellar. I know what happens. You go into a library.
Here's one from @TuffsterMcGee on Twitter who says, what if you were a Gitaru hero, but you had to defeat 3 spooky, scary Skelly mans with xylophone ribs? Have you ever played Gitaru Man?
I've never played Gitaru Man.
I've never played it either. I'll have to listen to this later. I've always heard people say good things about it.
It's an old PS1 game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I think so. From the era of weird PS1 rhythm games. Here's one from number 1 Edelgard stan on Twitter @NeroWyvern, or @DragonSmoocher, my bad, who says, last year I brought a Final Fantasy 14 song, so I'll shout out another one. McShane?
I think it's Moshion.
Saint Moshian's Arboretum Hard is a dungeon with what I can only describe as creepypasta music. I have to listen to that. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Song of Healing backwards been drowned.
Yeah, this really is creepypasta music.
That's good. I love that. I can't imagine playing that for a whole dungeon.
No. From mud. Friend
of the show, David is it Daves with 3 V's? I've never known how to say it out loud. Daves. Spinning Voices on Twitter says Sonic CD USA boss fight music.
Yes. Have you heard this shit before?
I haven't heard this shit, but I might need to.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Man, let me get a little hit of it. Hold on. Boss music US. I like that there's 2 different versions. Let's see. See, it says that I've played this slightly, which is really eerie, that I've apparently listened to this before, but I have no memory of it. But let's see. What?
Yeah!
Oh my god, the laugh! What?
Why did they do this?
This is Kefka laugh. This is Sonic. This is I Am God, Sonic.exe.
It's terrifying.
Dan, at Bigger Challenge on Twitter, says, I enjoyed the main hub theme from Illbleed. Good cartoon spooky vibes. Once again, the podcast is called Chillbleed, right?
Podcast is called Chillbleed.
Listen to Chillbleed. I've never heard of Illbleed until someone started making a podcast about it. Never heard it before. Mm-mm. But, yeah, Illbleed, the park from Illbleed. Milk Succubus 1 at Milk Succubus 1 on Twitter, our friend Milk says, can you think of a game with a track too scary for the game itself? And I said yes, and I'll be bringing it this episode. And then you brought it instead, so
yay!
It's the Mario Mario one.
Yeah.
Why is that in the game?
Why?
I love it. It's so good. And then last but not least, Argyle at Argyle underscore funk, famous witch botherer, famous car alarmer. Argyle says, because I've contracted Grade Ace Attorney brain, I'll go with that for my track. Remember how in case 3 you face off with the main prosecutor for the first time and he's literally fucking Dracula? Baron von Zeke's The Reaper of the Old Bailey is the music.
I like Van Zeke's. He's
incredible.
Nice.
I love Van Zeke's. I need to finish this game.
Me too.
But I love Van Zeke's. So good. Good,
we did have one more
pick,
question.
Argyle.
We did have one more question from Jared at Pagliacci Proto J. How do you feel about the Bonneton theme from Super Mario Odyssey?
How did I miss that one? What's wrong with me?
I think it's a really creepy, perfect blend of playful but slightly creepy. It's very Tim Burton.
That's what I always think of Tim Burton when I think of Bonneton. And it's very playful. I love Bonneton as a first level. It's such a really, it's such an odd place to start. You know, it's this totally like monochromatic world. I think the only color comes from like the faint like yellow glow of the lights.
Yeah, it's like black, gray, white, and then the yellow. It's very nice.
It's such a fun place to start, and yeah, it's very, very whimsically, just that tiny tinge of like Halloween haunt. I mean, the Bonnetons are ghosts, so I guess that's where it gets it from.
Scary enough.
Ghosts. Yeah. That's a good pick. We had a really good Halloween episode. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, good work. Good engagement.
Good job. Yeah, loving that. That's everything for this week. Yeah.
As announced before we forgot it was almost Halloween, we'll be doing Splatoon 2 next episode.
For real this time.
Woomy.
Woomy.
That's going to be fun as hell.
Yeah, I cannot wait to talk about Splatoon.
Splatoon.
How do you feel about Splatoon 3?
Looks good as hell. I can't
that
wait.
Game I feel like I'm gonna really need. I want them to really lean into whatever they do for the campaign. I need to know about like this world of ruin that they're living in.
It's I need to know. They got rid of France.
France is gone. Nintendo killed France. Nintendo made the corrupt decision to destroy France.
Very good. Very, very good.
Very good. All right, let's wrap things up. Thank you all for listening to Slappers Only. You can find all of our episodes at slappersonlypod.com. You can find me on Twitter at BradipusRex, and Max, you are on Twitter at MaxyBajillion.
That's right.
We got some other shows that we do. I do one called Kyle XY, about Kyle XY, the ABC cult classic that has a terrible, terrible final season that kind of ruins the rest of the show. If you like the Yakuza series of video games, you can listen to Kamurocho Radio. We've been recording some very funny episodes lately about what if Kiryu had a man who was like a dog and he followed him around. You can also listen to, I was going to say Matter Meter Lads. We haven't recorded one of those in a while. Maybe I should change that soon.
You should.
Where can we find you, Max?
I am on Pot of Greed, the world's number one and only Yu-Gi-Oh podcast, sponsored by Kaiba Corp. We have just finished season 2 of GX. Next
Congratulations!
Thank you. It's going to be the wrap up. Dio is there. It's good.
And you can't talk about the subs or the dubs anymore, right?
No, we have one more season, and then season 4 is the one that they never dubbed because too dark for 4 kids.
Too dark for 4 kids. It's the one where. Oh, I was about to make a joke that I shouldn't make because I was thinking about I don't know if 4 kids is super religious. But I'm not going to make the joke I was going to make. I'll tell you it after.
Okay, I'm sure it would have been funny anyway.
It would have been pretty funny, but it's not podcast joke.
No, okay. And my other show is called Wow Cool Robots, a Gundam show. We're midway through Gundam Wing. It's very 90s. It's a fun time. We're enjoying it despite the negative press.
Despite the negative press, Vagina.
There you go. Go to noisepace.xyz to find all of our shows and many, many more, including Podcasting is Forbidden, the Cloud Recesses.
Or Nanoroy's Nightmare and Era. Oh, listen to Zero to Zero. I heard they're liking it. They're liking the movie they're watching for once, which is unusual.
Wonder Woman. Ancient Lamentation.
Kalel.
Listen to Fear Baiting.
Listen to Fear Baiting in Schlocktober. You can listen to Chill Bleed and listen to Video Game, the Music, Movie, the Podcast, and listen to Sonic Shuffle.
Hey, look at all that.
Lots of good choices. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's all for this week, I think.
That's it, yeah.
You can tune in next time for Woomy Woomy, for Splat Tim's special video game. And yeah, thanks for listening. And have a happy Halloween. And what do we always say, Max, at the end of the episode?
Ask not for whom the track slaps.
It slaps for thee! Wow, I started doing the Jared Leto Joker laugh. That's the scariest thing of all. The idea of having to watch Jared Leto be the Joker. Bye!
Bye!